Hey yeah, it's Whimsy and we're back today with a new episode of Mass Effect 2. I think today we are going to start with speaking to Samara because I haven't had the time to speak to her last episode. And then we're gonna go for the assassin, the last recruitment that we need to do. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let's go. Right, let's
no messages for you, Commander.
I wonder what she thinks.
There is nothing more absolute than the oath
there
of
we go.
Sorry Justicar. You did well getting Samara on our side. She is so elegant and gorgeous.
Yeah.
Too bad her manner is just so cold.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
All right.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Maybe Joker has something to say about her. Did we already do that last step? I don't remember. I haven't played in a couple of days, so I...
Commander.
Okay.
That's it for now.
Nothing,
See you, Commander.
Nothing new. I need to bring her and someone else on a mission and then ask, like, what do you think of the crew? And then he's gonna talk about Samara. But yeah. Anyways, maybe we have new research projects, I'm thinking. Or maybe not. Oh! Biotic duration. Squad bonus, plus 20% biotic power duration. Sure thing. Yeah, so the rest is not ready. We need more upgrades. I don't have a lot of credits though. I really don't. Also, I think we're gonna have new maps because we bought star charts and I'm like... what does that do, you know? Like... Do we have like new places we can go or... I guess not. I thought there would be like... Other than just the Milky Way, you know? I guess this one I don't know. Hades, Nexus, I don't know that. I think that's new. Or maybe I just never noticed. Save crashing ship. Okay, yeah, there's a couple new things. Strike, Abyssal, like stuff like that. Okay. Manos, Wasteland, that's new. Okay. Alright. Alright. It's not out of the Milky Way, it's just... Now, where is she? Here. It's just new systems in the Milky Way, basically. I'm guessing for resources and stuff like that. But I don't have enough credits. That's my problem. Okay, let me talk to my my future husband. We never know.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. Part of me still thinks we're crazy for even considering. But
So
I
it's the
wanna try
same.
it with you. I want a few moments that are just for us before we
Aww,
throw
that's so
ourselves
cute.
into
I
hell.
want that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some, okay, that sounded bad.
He's way too cute. I can't handle. What a dork. Okay. So I think she's maybe port observation. That's Kasumi, right? That's Kasumi. Okay. Is that a bed? I guess it is. What the hell? All right. Starboard observation. I think that's going to be her. Hell yeah. Awesome. She's meditating.
What's this area of the ship?
This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel.
This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor.
The elusive man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized.
Oh.
Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
Okay, that's nice. Oh my goodness gracious, I could never. Hi. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, Lord.
Shepard.
Yeah, okay, let me just...
What are your impressions of Miranda and Jacob?
Why do I ask that?
Jacob is an earnest young man. Events will either forge him into a great man or utterly destroy him.
Ooh, foreshadowing.
Miranda is undoubtedly a hard woman. I respect her strength and determination. She carries many burdens and doesn't share them with others, as it should be.
Huh.
How do you think our mission is going?
Building our forces is a good strategy. However, the time to strike is coming soon.
Do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further.
Yes, please.
Shall I tell you what is required?
Yes.
Show me what it would take.
Let me buy it. Oh, thank God. Plus 50% fuel cell capacity. Yes. That will help me, no? More upgrades, maybe?
Do you have any suggestions
I
about
have done what
using...
I can to increase our exploration capabilities. Anything beyond that is up to you.
Let's talk.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own.
Jesus.
It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
Nice.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
Maybe once she trusts me more, it can be a loyalty mission.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
Okay.
What do you think of
Fair enough.
Cerberus?
I'm not
I've heard
gonna
rumors,
pressure her.
but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
I like that. Because I'm the same with Cerberus. I'm like, I don't work for them.
I should get back to work.
I'll let you meditate.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Very good. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. No, that's not where I wanted to go at all. Let me see if we can go back to Illium.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. We are in Illium. Yes. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Okay. Let's go back. I'm gonna go to the bar where there was like a side mission, and then we're gonna do the assassin. Of course, I'm gonna take Garrus and Samara. I have only 1 point, but for her, oh hell yeah. There we go. Sorry, just a car. We have Sapien or Cato. Biotic abilities now rival those of an Asari matriarch, further reducing the recharge time of her powers, or honing her lethal skills, increasing her weapon damage. Yeah. Throw, pull. guess a big throw. Heavy throw. Fling a single enemy with unparalleled momentum, smashing it against walls in hurricane force, or your mastery of biotic throws allows you to roll multiple targets into the air. Oh yes, I want that. Thank you very much. Alright. I think we're good. I'm gonna try the Incisor actually. Collector, assault rifle, Madoc. Locust. There we go.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
Wait, what?
It looks suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
Oh! Oh, okay.
What happens to the
I
shipping
understand
agent
now.
who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls.
Polite.
Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
Alright.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
Okay. That's nice. Thank you.
I am unable
Credits.
to find much information about Thane Krios. He is understandably difficult to locate. Your former teammate, Liara Sony, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading
Yeah, I
floor.
already talked to her about it, but I need to go back and see her anyways because I finished her. Well, I don't know if she's gonna talk to me about that, but I finished her side quest.
Sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks.
But let me first and foremost, let me go. Oh, talk
If
to.
this is the best you have.
The people here are asked to sacrifice their own convictions and beliefs in exchange for a soulless corporate identity. I understand that kind of life would be attractive to some people, but not to me.
I honestly, I like her so far. She seems to have a head on her shoulders, you know? And I think I can trust her. Like, I don't think she's gonna stab me in the back or anything like that. Am I going the right way? I don't think I am.
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs and testimony by an apparent Cerberus scientist. A researcher known only as Dr. Wayne has been promised immunity and has suggested Cerberus may also be tied to the death of Admiral
Yeah,
Gold
I know.
several years ago.
That made me so angry.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married. My family simply negotiated a reproduction contract.
Whatever. It's the closest you guys get to a wedding. And that means you get a bachelor party. End of story.
Gee. Alright. Conrad?
Really holding out on me? I'm a man on the edge. I got nothing to lose.
Are you kidding me?
I'll do anything to get the job done. I'll go all the way without a second thought.
Wait, but then I missed a mission, I think, because the person was in front of the bar. And now they're not there.
You're really
Am I
holding out
crazy?
on me? You want to
Shit.
see how far I'll go? I learned how to shove a gun in people's faces from
Dude.
Commander Shepard.
Hey, if you know this idiot, can you rein him in before I slap his ass with a singularity?
Shepard? Is it really
Oh,
you?
Lord.
It's me, Conrad Werner.
me.
We met on the Citadel.
Yeah, I remember.
I wanted to become a Spectre. Oh, and then you shoved a gun in my face. You showed me what it meant to be truly extreme. I learned that
I did
lesson
that?
well.
I don't remember.
So you're alive, huh?
I guess I did.
I hear it goes like that in the biz. Why don't you sit back and watch how it's done? I got some asses to kick.
What? Hit him, shoot his foot. Wow. And he's N7 now?
Conrad, why are you
Was he
acting
before?
like me?
What, are you crazy? I'm nothing like you. I'm not a Spectre working for the Council. I'm on my own, backed only by my wits and my nerves. No rules, no laws, just whatever it takes to get the job done. I'm not like you at all.
Conrad, do you have any actual combat training?
You
I'm saving
renegade.
the galaxy, Shepard. I don't have time for training. Don't you get it? You were a big jerk, but you saved the galaxy and
What?
showed other races that humans
Why was
matter.
I?
And then you died. The galaxy
Conrad,
needed
I was
someone
nice
like
to you
Shepard.
though.
We all did. I had to do something.
I mean, the first time I wasn't, but then I was.
How'd you get that armor?
Oh, they make some pretty convincing replicas these
Okay, that's
days,
what I was
if they're
thinking.
willing
I was
to
like,
pay.
how can he be N7?
Getting the whole getup was pretty expensive, but my wife was really supportive. She even paid for my shuttle fare off-world.
Yeah, because she's fucking tired of you, dude.
So you just wander the galaxy righting wrongs?
Hey, don't say it like that. I talk to people, you know? Ask them if they have big problems that only I can solve. You'd be surprised how many people are just waiting for someone to talk to them. Sometimes I poke through crates, too. You know, for extra credits.
I did that right.
Any decent security system will detect that you aren't in the military, much less part of my squad.
I just say that I'm deep cover and don't appear on systems. I'm doing the best I can, okay? You were a hero. You saved the galaxy and showed everyone what humanity could do. And then you died. The galaxy needed someone like you, Shepard. We all did. I had to do something.
I am so tempted right now, but...
Why were you trying to get the deed to this place?
This place is actually a front for a red sand dealer. I need to take it over to crack the ring.
What? Who the hell told you that?
The owner of that weapons store near the carport? She's an undercover cop. She told me about it when I introduced myself.
Listen, crap for brains. First, we don't sell red sand. Second, red sand is legal on Illium. You just need a license.
I'll talk to this undercover cop and figure out what's going on.
Thank you. If I kill annoying customers, it usually causes property damage. That comes out of my pay.
Just let me know if you need any help, Shepard.
Get lost. Oh, good lord.
Thanks for taking care of that crazy guy. Saves me having to beat him to death with his own spine. That makes the other customers nervous. Anyway, this is Eternity,
I like her.
and I'm Athena, a sorry matriarch and bartender.
Wow.
Get you anything?
Matriarch, really?
You're an Asari matriarch? I thought matriarchs
Yeah,
served as
bartender.
honored advisors.
Right. Which I do here at this bar. I know. Not what you'd expect. But nobody on Thessia wanted to listen to my wise counsel, so here I am. Dad was a Krogan who fought in the Rachni Wars. My mother fought in the Krogan rebellions. I've pretty much seen it all.
Oh.
Your mother fought in the Krogan rebellions?
I don't know whether she fought. She scouted, sniped a few people, and blew up a couple of space stations. You know, commando stuff. She put the old commando leathers on for special nights with Dad. Goddess, that was embarrassing.
If your mother fought in the rebellions and your father was a Krogan, didn't that cause tension?
They didn't meet until a few hundred years after the Turians put the boot in with the damn genophage. As far as either one knew, they were both just warriors. Dad boasted. Mom stayed quiet. Mom was a matriarch herself. Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
Okay, Krogans live really long. What the
What
hell?
happened when he found out?
I didn't know
I
that.
was about 100, shaking my ass in some sleazy bar. They got me on the link. Told me that they were gonna have it out. And made me promise to love whichever one survived.
Oh, what the hell?
Turned out to be damn easy, since neither one did. Family, huh? What a kick in the quad.
What the fuck, dude?
You said your father fought in the Rachni Wars?
Yeah, when he was young. Loved showing off his war scars. Krogan think they're sexy. Me, I go for asses. When I was a girl, he'd tell me about landing on this poison-filled world and stomping a Rachni queen into muck. Scientists say all that stuff about us getting genetic material from the father is crap. Seems like I got a bit of his mouth, though.
Yeah, I would say so. Parent, I don't know if... I think I did.
If your mother fought in the rebellions...
They didn't meet until, as far as
Okay,
Mom
I
was a
just wanted
matriarch
to make
herself.
sure.
Dad was near on 1,000 when the truth came out.
What's it like living for nearly 1,000 years?
Sounds like a smoker.
Violent. Wars break out. Colonies get destroyed. Sometimes you hear good news, like that colony on Pharaoh surviving.
Mm-hmm.
That's the exception, though. You find peace in whatever arms will hold you. Turian, Elcor, Hanar. Even had a pureblood daughter. I was the father. Didn't work out.
Wow.
And one day you wake up, your figure's gotten matriarchal, and everyone else is too young to remember how the Quarians looked inside those suits.
That's insane, dude. Wow.
Why is a matriarch in a bar serving drinks?
It's better than what most other matriarchs are doing.
What are they doing?
Look at that screw-up with Saren and his Geth a few years back. Their ships were hanging bare-assed in space when Saren started shooting. If not for you humans, we would have bought it right there. And I warned him. Told people on Thessia what was coming, and they didn't want to hear it.
What didn't they want to hear?
That art and philosophy and political prowess wasn't gonna cut it. We can't go a single Asari lifetime without some big war breaking out. We need to get our daughters working earlier, not spending their wild maiden years stripping or in merc bands. When I started talking about making new mass relays ourselves, they laughed the blue off my ass. So now, I serve drinks.
Fair enough.
Thanks for telling me about that.
That's what I'm here for, babe. Get you anything else?
I'd like something to drink.
Sure.
Samara's
I'll set
like,
up a tab at the drink
what?
kiosk. Knock yourself out. Literally, if you want. Just don't drink anything for Turians or Quarians. Does nasty things to your insides. Once saw Krogan drink a liquefied Turian on a dare 6 or 7 centuries back. Nobody came out of that one looking pretty.
What's it like being an Asari matriarch?
Pretty much like
I'm
being
shocked.
anything else. My parents had it more interesting than I did.
Thanks for telling me about that.
Right. Don't eat the nuts.
Oops. Oh, Lord. Okay, wait.
So then he says, oh, it's okay. Our amino acids are all different, so it's not like we can get diseases or anything if we go natural.
I'm telling you, this is why you shouldn't date humans.
So then I had to explain about cross-species fluid contact. Completely killed the mood.
Not to mention that you're a Quarian. How could he be so insensitive?
Garrus, I'm just saying, I'm not going to be like that, I swear. I will make my research, okay? I don't want to give you any diseases. We need to protect ourselves, okay? If I can't kiss you, so be it. I understand with the bacteria. Don't worry, our contact is a Batarian gentleman named Ento. He's one of Arya, okay, flunkies, but we're keeping his palms well greased, and he should offer us safe passage through the systems. As long as we stay beneath Arya's notice, we should be fine.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you
like
right.
you?
Oh, I think I'm just going to stop dating for a while.
No, don't do that. Don't let some human spoil you.
It's always the same thing. Ooh, she could get sick. She's vulnerable. I wonder what she looks like under the helmet.
You'll find someone out there who cares about you for who you are.
Like you!
Someone whose food you can eat, even.
Yeah, Turians and Quarians can eat the same food, eh?
Excuse me, I'm waiting for someone. Excuse me, I'm waiting for someone.
Oh, alright.
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could...
He's so cute!
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of Turian and Quarian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my suit.
And I hear that the love scenes are... what?
Oh yeah. Standard equipment for any responsible adult. Oh, here. Let me fire it up. Excuse me, human. Private conversation. Ugh.
A little space, please.
Fleet and Flotilla. And it's a Turian and a Quarian relationship.
Good luck talking to the weapons
Dude,
merchant.
that's too cute.
Remember, she's at the shop by the
He's
carport.
trying.
So then he says, oh, it's okay.
And
Our
she's,
amino acids are all different, so it's not like
she's firing up in the bar.
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies has awarded reparations for biotics.
Nice. Yeah, I received a message a couple of episodes ago. Yeah, that's very nice. I'm so happy about that. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure about that. I have Jesus Christ, that's a lot of credits. Liara.
Oh, of course,
Shepard, it's good to see you again. Thank you for getting me that system data. Here, it's not much, but hopefully it will help you on your mission. Do you remember the Shadow Broker? With the data you got me, I may be able to find information caches from his agents.
Okay. I thought she was working for him, but no. Actually, no, I know who that is.
Are you on the run from the Shadow Broker? I can help you.
Actually, it would be more accurate to say that the Shadow Broker is on the run from me. We crossed paths not long after you died. Since then, I've been working to take him down. With this data, I'm a step closer.
I really thought she was working for him for a while, because that's what the Elusive Man was saying, but no, she's just an agent herself, a broker herself, but not necessarily for the Shadow Broker, right? So... You're obsessed, what the hell?
I've never seen you ready to execute someone in cold blood. What did the Shadow Broker do to you?
I was on a job with a friend. The Shadow Broker's people caught us. My friend didn't escape. I don't know if he's dead or being interrogated. But I need to find him. I owe him my life. And I need to make the Shadow Broker pay for what he did.
Come with me, I'll help.
You can't come with me because you're after the Shadow Broker? What if I help you find him?
I'm sorry, Shepard. The galaxy doesn't work that way. I need to find leads, trace information. I need to work. I can't do that on the Normandy. I wish I could.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Thanks, Shepard. I will. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
Let's get the Shadow Broker. Not right now. I'll do it later.
I'm looking for Thane Krios. He's supposed to be here.
The assassin? Yes. He arrived here a few days ago.
Yeah.
He contacted a woman named Serena. Serena has an office in the cargo transfer levels. Perhaps she can tell you where Krios is.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah,
Of course. If there's anything else I can help you with,
we heard
let
that
me know.
last time.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Talk to her later to see if she has other problems that require assistance. Yeah. Oh, credits. Shipping and cargo. Let's go. Let's do it. Pain. I'm coming for you.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. The Sanadantia
here? Oh, Serena.
Serena?
Who wants to know?
Name's Shepard. Liara to Sony said you might have information on Thane Krios.
Will she tell me?
Tana, cover for me. Over here. Yeah, I know who Thane Krios is. I might have passed him some information, but I didn't hire him. What do you want to know?
Maybe you could help me find him.
I can tell you, but you won't stop him. When he contacted me, I checked up on him. The man never gives up on a job. I ran security for Nasana Dantius. Then I found out she was having people killed to cover up her dirty secrets.
Yeah.
She fired me when I confronted her. Her loss. I might have been good enough to stop Thane from taking her down.
I'm pretty sure it's the Asari that we killed. We killed her sister in the first game, I think.
If you work there, you must have an idea what his opposition will be.
Eclipse Mercs. High-tech killer. Undisciplined, but very well equipped. They don't much care who they kill, as long as they're paid for it. Thane has quite a reception waiting for him. I told him all I knew. He didn't seem worried.
Why does that name sound familiar?
She was a representative on the Citadel a few years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
She had me kill her sister.
Yeah, I knew
slaver.
it. Yeah.
I thought that was just a rumor.
No.
Well, you know what she's capable of then. She has even
Actually,
more power here in
that's not how it
Nosastra.
happened.
She uses it to keep her friends in check, and her enemies dead.
How it happened is I went, explored, killed a slaver, an Asari slaver, came back, realized that it was her sister, and I told her, "Oh, I killed your sister." She was like, "It's a good thing." That's what happened. She didn't task me to do it. I just did it.
So where do I find Thane?
The Dantius Towers. Penthouse level of Tower 1.
I did it backwards, but the result is the same. Her sister is dead. She's kind of a piece of shit. We'll see.
Still under construction. If Thane is smart, he'll go in from there.
You have access?
It doesn't sound like Nisana is just gonna let me in.
She's as smart as she is paranoid. No one's getting
She
in
knows
or
me,
out of there
though.
without a fight. I can get you in, but you'll only get one shot. You'd better be ready.
Do you know anything else about Thane?
Not much. He did say that he's not doing the hit for money. Nobody hired him.
Oh,
I
so
wanted
it's
to know
personal?
who I was helping, and he said he's doing this job on his own. That he had to restore the balance of his life.
It's personal.
I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. If he takes down Nisana, I don't care why he does it.
You're just offering your help. No strings attached?
You're going to look for Thane. Nisana's mercenaries will try to stop you. At the least, you'll distract her guards. Take a little fire, give Thane a clear shot. I didn't hire him to kill Nisana, but I won't shed any tears when she gets what's coming to her.
I'm ready.
Let's go then.
Good. I'm tired of this crap. We'll go tonight as soon as the shift workers clear out of Tower 2.
The SRs are so intense on Illium. Like, I'm not used to it. I was used to Liara, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take the same too. I think that's okay.
The towers are heavily guarded, and you'll find more resistance closer to the penthouse. So, this assassin, you planning to stop him?
I'm just here to make sure he survives.
Hell yeah.
There they are, the Dantius Towers. You'll have to get up to the second tower and cross the bridge to the penthouse. Her mercs will fight you every step, but it's your best chance.
Why don't we just save time and take the shuttle up?
She's got mercs with rockets just waiting for you to try.
Oh lord.
You get maybe halfway up before they shot you down. Besides, your assassin won't go in that way. Best to go in low.
Any last-minute tips about the towers?
The Eclipse mercs will be well fortified by now, and they won't want to disappoint Nisana. There's no automated defenses or traps, just focus on anything moving.
Alright, let's do this.
Hold on.
I think I have a good team. Like, Samara must be quite powerful. It will be similar to Jack, I guess. And Garrus is quite good too. Although a bit squishy. If I could undo his talent points, I would put him with more health rather than weapon damage if I had known. But I chose Renegade, which is like weapon damage.
They'll be here to greet you soon enough.
Turian Renegade.
Good luck, Shepard.
Thank you. Very helpful. Salarians. Mechs. I'm fine with that. Let me see. So you have throw field or pull. I'm kind of interested in mapping this. I'm sorry. Let me see. We're a little too far.
Affirmative.
Okay, we can't. Oh, okay.
One less to worry about. Scratch one.
Let's try it, throw.
Put them where we need them.
Okay.
Scored a hit.
Alright. Do we have anything that we missed? Perhaps, maybe? No? Okay. So Eclipse and Mechs basically is going to be our enemies today. Okay, let's go this way first. Heck. Oh, I missed it. I just saw. There we go. Thank you. Let's go. Salarian worker.
Help! He's still alive.
I can't feel my legs. My chest is killing me.
Who did this to you? And why?
We're just night workers. Nasana sent them after us.
My God.
She sent the mechs to round
I have
us up.
Medigel.
We didn't hear. They just started shooting.
They just attacked you?
Yes. They were too slow. It was horrible. Everyone screaming. The mechs said there was no time. Nasana wanted us out of the way immediately. Then the dogs.
He's not going to make it if we don't help him.
Yeah.
That should ease the pain and keep you alive until help arrives.
Yeah.
Thank you. That helps.
Take your time.
Yeah, the Medigel, just like the Batarian in Omega.
I think I'm better.
Oh my God.
Find the other workers. Help them.
I need to get up to the penthouse. Any suggestions?
Take the service elevator to the upper floors. The bridge between the towers isn't finished, but if you're careful, watch out for the mercs. They're everywhere.
Any idea how many
I
mercs
eat mercs
Nasana's
for
got?
breakfast. We're gonna be fine.
Dozens of them are wandering around here all day. You'll find more the further up you go.
Why would Nasana kill her own workers?
To her, we're expendable. But I didn't realize she was that ruthless.
Oh,
my
she
friends,
deserves to die.
co-workers, slaughtered. They were jumping off ledges to escape the dogs.
Jesus. Oh my God.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Let's get moving.
Oh. Why am I not undercover? Let me see. This pool, maybe?
There we go.
There we go. Oh shit. Oh.
Will do.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Aha. Here they are.
And stay down.
Woo! It's all good. Come on, dude. Ooh. Woo.
Firing a high impact shot.
That's so much fun. Okay, let me do this. Maybe pull. That's a lot of fun. I love this rifle. Why am I shooting on the side? That was so bad.
I will hold them.
Alright. That was a lot of fun. Oh! Goodness. I didn't know that just walking on it would do that. I did not think. Nothing there. Alright, I'm just going around just in case. But there's nothing. Okay. Okay. Let's go then.
Affirmative.
Agreed.
Ooh.
Hey, I think he went in here.
We'll go get him.
You go.
Get your ass in there, and Nathana's not paying you to stand around.
They're upstairs, I think.
But
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Affirmative.
Alright. I still have ammo piercing on my locust, I think.
Firing a high impact shot.
Just bring this. I think he's gonna flank us right here. Yeah. Please hide.
Concussive shot ready.
There you go. Ah, fuck.
My pleasure.
Jesus. Come on, dude. Get out of there. Oh, Lord. No, I didn't mean to do that. I hate this gameplay. I wanted to go back on cover and she vaulted over. That's really my biggest gripe with the game, guys, for the gameplay. And yes, I prefer Mass Effect 1 for the gameplay. Don't at me, I don't care. I don't care about... Lord. Like, how bad is that, dude? I don't care about what anyone says. For me, the gameplay was... Overall, is better in Mass Effect 1 than in Mass Effect 2. There are some things that are better in Mass Effect 2, but they do not outweigh the things that are bad, in my opinion. And also the... Wait, who's on my... Okay. The RPG element is so much more fun in Mass Effect 1. In Mass Effect 2, I can't count the number of times that I got fucked up with the fucking X. The X for cover and vault over and running. Like, how many times did I get fucked by that? I don't even know, but I literally never got fucked by that in Mass Effect 1. I don't think that ever happened.
Put them where we need them.
It's fine, like, it's not that... Really? You're still... Didn't I? Okay. It's not that bad, like, it's still super fun, I'm not saying, but it's really annoying. It is annoying. That one button is 3 different things is annoying. And I did not have that trouble in Mass Effect 1, so I don't know. There was no voiceover in Mass Effect 1, so there's that.
Affirmative.
There we go.
Understood.
But yeah, anyways. It's fine. It's just annoying.
Attacking target. Affirmative.
Dude.
I will hold.
Grabbing cover.
One down.
My pleasure.
This will occupy them. Affirmative.
Oh, come on. Let me,
We'll get them off their feet.
Will do.
Impressive.
Impact.
There we go. Alright. Oh, I'm too far.
Put them where we need them.
Can't see his health.
Agreed.
We good? Oh, we can go there. I'm just gonna go around. Okay. Ah, could have flanked them, I guess. Could have had a better, like I could have stayed here. Ah, interesting. Ooh, I'm sorry, shivering.
Need some cover.
Oh, Lord. Perfect! So good.
This will occupy.
Affirmative.
Ah, come on.
Affirmative.
I will hold. Engaging.
Is he dead? I guess he is. Come on. I'm trying.
Nothing to worry about.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Garrus. Very nice. Okay, that's the objective. Let's just go here. I should save, dude. Viper. Oh. And I can use it too. Wait. Oh. Okay, let's hack. This one. Oh boy. I don't think I could have made it. That was too risky. This mission is fun. So far, I like it. Okay. I guess we're using Viper for now. Viper. I really like the incisor though, I gotta say. Oh, bypass. Sure thing. It's just really useful instead of only one single shot, you know? I'm sure it's not as strong, but still. As though the single shot, I mean, but... Oh.
Please, don't kill us. We'll go.
Yeah, they're just employees.
Hey, look, they're not Eclipse. You're here to help us, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one reason I'm here. Come on out. It's safe enough.
Thank you. We are in your debt.
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. Not a merc. He's on his own.
Well, whoever sealed us in here.
When he found us, I thought we were dead, but he just closed the door and locked us in.
Locked you in. Sounds like our assassin was trying to keep them safe.
Yeah.
Assassin?
Good dude.
You're for Nassana, I bet. She's got it coming. You treat people like this, it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get to Nassana's penthouse. What's the quickest way?
Cargo elevator is the only way up right now.
They're still working up top. Watch your step. Some of the walls aren't in, and it's a long way down.
Cold, too. I hate working up there.
Nassana's not exactly your favorite person?
She's a hard woman to work for.
That's an understatement. She works us long hours, no overtime.
Why am I not
surprised?
surprised? She's truly a bitch.
To say the least.
Sounds miserable.
Why not just quit?
We would if we could.
What's stopping you?
Our contract. We're stuck until the job's done.
Oh,
Quitting
fuck.
for any reason can be hazardous to your health.
We hear that anyone who leaves early tends to disappear. Probably just a rumor.
Oh.
But who wants to find out for sure?
Oh, okay.
Did you see the one who locked you in? Do you know where he might have gone?
He's no Solarian, I can tell you that. But I've no idea where he went. Sorry.
If he's after Nassana, he'll be heading to the upper
What
levels.
species? I'm so curious.
How many workers were in the tower? Are there many more of you?
Not alive. We were lucky.
Well, some got out before the dogs were sent in. Maybe a few are hiding somewhere.
All right.
I wouldn't stay here too long. It should be safe down on the lower floors.
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's go, everybody.
Thank you. And tell your assassin to aim for her head. Because she doesn't have a heart.
Get moving.
Aww. That was funny. How many credits do I have now? That's not too bad. We can buy an upgrade. At least one. Lord.
We're a little exposed out here, especially if anyone's in that elevator.
I was just thinking the same thing myself, Garrus.
Well, there's no lack of cover.
Affirmative.
Mezzanine. Have a pleasant stay.
Moving to cover. Affirmative.
Guys. I swear. What the hell is that? Garrus, come here.
I'm on it.
Taking fire.
Fuck.
Why are you hiding?
Light him up.
All right. There we go.
Fire in the hole!
Thank you, Garrus, for what a champ. I was actually not thinking of that when he said we should probably take cover. What a man. I'm not bent at all. No. They changed the loading screen to purple.
Don't worry, my team's always ready to go.
I don't know where he is. Not yet. Don't worry about it. We don't need any reinforcements. I'll take care of it. It's under control. I'll go down there myself.
Turn around very slowly.
Damn it.
He's like a stormtrooper.
Have you seen the assassin?
Why are you looking for him? You're not one of Nasana's mercs. Who are you?
Answer my questions and I'll let you go.
Look, pal. Even if I knew where he was, I wouldn't tell you.
Not the answer I was looking for.
I've got nothing more to say to you. If you shoot me, my team's right through there. They'll be all over you.
Aha! I'm glad that I didn't use
Is a little
the interrupt.
information really worth dying over? Is Nasana?
No. I suppose not.
My charm is the best.
Look. Last I heard, the assassin was down on the mezzanine. But the teams on the bridge think they might have spotted him. Nobody knows for sure.
Get out of here.
I'm going.
Get out of here.
He owes you one. Anybody else would have killed him.
I know, Garrus, but you know me. So do I jump? Like, what do I do? No, I can't. Oh lord. Okay. Oh my god. The storage discloses a list of genetic information for the Krios family.
He's all over the place.
What do you mean?
We've got reports of him on multiple levels. We think he's traveling through the ducts.
Oh, he's small?
Just find him, now!
Come on. She'll be throwing us to the dogs next.
What the? Hostile engaged.
I'm on it. Scratch one.
One less to worry.
Oh my god, that was kind of sad.
Put them where we need them.
Concussive. Shot ready.
Okay, I don't hate the Viper, I gotta say. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, come on. Oh, that's an explosive crate. That's not a good idea.
Weakening.
Concussive shot ready.
I don't know if I like it more than the in Caesar. Where is everyone? What do you think? Oh, she's scared. Oh, she's scared. Sweating.
Are you guys all right in here?
Get back! Get back! I'll shoot!
I'm saving
Relax.
everyone today.
Don't do anything you'll regret.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will. I said get back! I'll do it! Please,
Let me
don't
help
make
you.
me do it.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here.
Jesus.
What's your name?
I'm Talon. Don't come any closer.
He's scared.
Talon, I'm Commander Shepard. I don't work with the mercs,
And this is my
I
favorite
don't wanna
store in
hurt
the
you.
city.
I'm here to help.
All right. Here. I don't feel so...
Yeah, just lie down.
Talon! He's my brother. I just want to see if he's all right. Are you the ones who shot the merc?
Not that one.
I've shot a lot of mercs today, but I can't take credit for him.
Then who did?
You tell me. What happened?
The merc found us and shouted at us to move. We panicked, and he shouted more. I thought he was going to kill us, then his head just exploded. Talon picked up the merc's gun, but we were too afraid to leave. Then you showed up.
Good sniper.
Perfect headshot, with no collateral damage.
No!
Very impressive.
Oh, you got a, how can I say? Competition, Garrus. Garrus got some competition for sniper rifle prowess. You got competition for your reach, Garrus.
How safe is that bridge out there?
The bridge is stable, but the wind's your real problem. If it doesn't throw you off, the mercs will definitely try. There's a lot of them out there.
I'm looking for someone. Probably the guy who killed this merc.
Talon thought he saw someone following us, but he's been a bit on edge. I haven't seen anyone but the mercs.
Is the bridge the only way to the penthouse in the other tower?
From here, yeah. It won't be easy. Mercs are patrolling the other side. Whatever Nasana's hiding from must be pretty scary.
There are still mercs up here. You should get to the lower levels.
No need to convince me. Talon, come on, get up.
No.
Can we go home now?
No.
Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you.
Okay. That's so fast. Is it just me or I'm this one? Okay. I was like, going too fast. I don't know. It was it was weird. Is it just me? Okay.
It's about time. What's going on down there?
I'm afraid your men aren't able to respond, Nasana.
Damn it.
She'll recognize me, right? Like... Oh, thank you, Garrus. I was about to ask him to do that. So that's perfect.
And stay down.
Weakening their attack. This will occupy them.
Affirmative.
One less to worry about.
I should save, to be honest. Also, we have finally saved too many times, so I need to overwrite. It's a max of 30 after all. I had no idea. Oh, we have a loadout. Okay, cool. Because I do think I prefer the Incisor. The Viper is pretty good too. Rapid fire ability, sniper rifle, incredibly accurate, deadly at long range. These weapons are popular amongst infiltrators and assassins. Very effective against armor. Somewhat effective against shield and biotic barriers. Oh! Upgrades the Mantis. Designed to overload active defenses such as shields. Okay, I don't really need, yeah. Because I have my overload already, so I'm gonna keep it after all. For Garrus as well, yeah, that's fine. All right. Okay.
Heads up! Forget the explosives. He's already past us.
Okay, because they're.
Look out!
Does that explode? It does. Very nice.
You got it.
Let's finish this. Focus fire on my target.
Concussive shot ready.
There we go. Quite hard to kill this one.
Oh, what's this?
Nice. Submachine. Damage. This one. Oh, come on. Ooh. Do we go there? How? Okay. Wait, what? Oh.
I don't care what you do. No one gets across that bridge.
Attacking target.
I will hold them. Understood.
Firing a high impact shot.
Very nice. Alright, nothing to see.
What the hell are you waiting for? Just kill them!
Uh-huh. I see how it is. Let me just... Come on! Are you kidding me right now? God, like, I think.
What the hell am I paying you for?
Mm-hmm.
You're dead.
I'm sending in reinforcements.
Weakening their integrity. Get down.
Dude. Oh, I'm not doing so good.
I'll tear you apart. I'll tear you apart. Engage.
Hostile engage.
I'll tear you apart.
Woo! Those commandos are really something else. Oh lord. Jesus Christ.
This should slow him down.
Yeah. Gee. You're a tough cookie. God. She was so hard to kill. What in the actual hell? Did we make it? Is she gonna get freaking killed right in front of us? That would be insane.
Shepard, but you're dead.
Oh, am I now?
I got better.
And now you're here to kill me.
Interesting idea.
You're really paranoid, aren't you?
Don't patronize me, Shepard.
Charming as ever.
I'm sure you find this all very ironic. First you take care of my sister, and now you're here for
I
me.
wouldn't...
Well, you made it this far.
I wouldn't stay
Now
in front
what?
of windows like that.
You really think I'm here to kill you?
Do you have another reason for destroying my tower? Decimating my security?
I'm just looking for someone.
You expect me to believe that? Is it credits? Is that what you want? Just tell me a price. We can make this problem go away.
I mean, yeah. Give me the credits and then I'll kill her.
Make me an offer.
Double whatever you're getting. And I'll pay double again if you tell me who hired you. What?
I heard something.
Damn it. Check the other
The
entrances.
ducts.
You stay put.
Oh.
When I'm finished dealing with this nuisance, you and I are going to...
What species is that? Interesting. That was so stealthy.
Impressive. You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Right. Is he praying? Oh, he does. He doesn't. Yeah.
I was hoping to talk to you.
I apologize, but prayers for the wicked must not be forsaken.
Do you really think she deserves it?
Not for her. For me. The measure of an individual can be difficult to discern by actions alone. Take you, for instance. All this destruction, chaos. I was curious to see how far you'd go to find me. Well, here I am.
I'm shocked. First of all, what species is that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Second of all, what an entrance. Third of all, what a voice. Quite badass too. And the shots like are so cool.
How'd you know I was coming at all?
He's got nothing on Archangel.
I didn't.
Let's be honest
Not
here.
until you marched in the front door and started shooting. Nasana had become paranoid. You saw the strength of her guard force. She believed one of her sisters would kill her. You were a valuable distraction.
You used me so you could kill her.
I needed a diversion. You needed to speak with me. You certainly fulfilled your end of the bargain. What would you like to discuss?
Someone's been abducting entire human colonies. We're gonna stop them. We already know the culprits. A race called the Collectors.
I've heard of them.
What kind of
Attacking
eyes?
the Collectors would require passing through the Omega-4 relay. No ship has ever returned from doing so.
His eyes really creep me out, dude. What the hell? I mean, I'm just not used to it, I think. So I've heard.
They tell me it's a suicide mission. I intend to prove them wrong.
A suicide mission. Huh. Yes, a suicide mission will do nicely. I'm dying.
Oh.
Low survival odds don't concern me. The abduction of your colonists does.
Oh.
You're dying. Are you contagious? How long do you have?
If you're interested, we can discuss it on your ship.
Yeah, I'm interested.
The problem isn't contagious, and it won't affect my work.
I'm sorry.
I hadn't heard that. Is there anything I can do?
Giving me this opportunity is enough. The universe is a dark place. I'm trying to make it brighter before I die.
Wow.
Many innocents died today. I wasn't fast enough and they suffered. I must atone for that. I will work for you, Shepard. No charge.
I like him. I like him. I like him. I'm interested in knowing more. Huh. What kind of sickness?
I've heard impressive stories, Krios. Sounds like you'll be an asset to the team. That is, if you're comfortable having an assassin watch your back.
Yeah, of course, that's
I've accepted a contract. My arm is Shepard's.
Uh-huh. Don't know about you, but I'm loyal to more than my next paycheck.
What's the problem, Jacob?
Obviously he is too. He's doing this mission gratis. What's your concern?
I don't like mercenaries. An assassin is just a precise mercenary.
An assassin is a weapon. A weapon doesn't choose to kill. The one who wields it does. Where shall I put my things? I'd prefer someplace dry if anything is available.
Really?
The area near the life
Would
support
you?
plant on the crew deck tends to
You
be
look like a
slightly more arid than the rest of the ship.
Ah, an AI.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
I'm so sorry, but I thought you would like a more wet place. Get your mind out of the gutter, y'all.
Quite civil.
He does. Give him a chance.
We need all the help we can get. He's not what I expected in an assassin.
Like, Samara is
He may
way...
surprise you.
Yeah, and he may not.
way scarier, and Jack as well, and he didn't like... It's just because it's a dude. I'm pretty sure he's being macho right now. Because he did not react this way with Jack or Samara. And they are... I think they are more dangerous than Thane. So shut the fuck up, Jacob. What's your fucking problem, dude? Anyways...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I want to know what you think about him, girl. An important request. Dear Sir or Madame, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of protean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing these materials to be hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the test revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in protein technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it into your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in council official activities, but if you transfer the 20,000 credits required to me, this exchange could be made in your name, enabling us both to profit from this happy accident. Please reply urgently with your credit transfer account information. Sounds like a scam. Still alive. Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors are backed off too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe I worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky human. If I find any more data on her targets, I'll pass it along. Thanks. Hey, yo. Ew. Why the goggles? Looks terrible. What'd you think?
I'm surprised by Thane's spiritual side.
Yeah, it's very spiritual.
His psych profile mentioned little of it, and he carries himself with such cold confidence. I'm not sure if I find him scary or sexy.
Maybe both.
A lot of women like bad boys.
A lot of women? Like you?
On occasions.
I live a dangerous life. Dangerous men fit right in.
I like you more and more each day, Shepard. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
I mean, you know, that's why I
That'll
like
be all.
Garrus as
Take
well.
care.
Uh-huh. Joker, what do you think of Samara?
Oh, another dangerous alien aboard, Commander. Thanks. Why can't you collect coins or commemorative plates or something?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Samara feels like she could shoot me in a very tranquil way, which does not make me feel any better about it. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his... It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around. Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
What time is it? I still have a little bit of time, so we can go talk to Thane, actually. Thane. Maybe he has upgrades and stuff as well. So now we only have one spot left. I really wonder who that is. But looking good, the team. Cruise quarters, okay. I don't know if Garrus would have anything to say, but I don't think so. I think he's gonna say the same thing as he does usually. Let me go talk to him, just in case. Just in case, because he was on the mission and it's kind of like competition a bit. Sniper rifle dude. A bit of a baddie.
Shepard, need me for something?
Cerberus crew, maybe?
Have the Cerberus crewmen...
I think being part of the team... Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
What can you tell
The weapons
me?
upgrades have gone. It just might give us a chance against the Collectors.
Have you got a minute?
Definitely, but I want to try it with you. I want a few moments that are just for
I want
that.
glad to hear
Nothing
it.
new. Nothing new. Glad to hear it. Definitely. My poor heart. Okay, where is he hiding though? Life support? Oh yeah. We don't have an ED around here to tell us about this place? I guess not.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
He has a bit of fish-like appearance, no? Scales and everything.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many
He's a
things that are
Drell?
difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were
I remember
for
reading
Hanar.
about that in Mass Effect 1.
I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes.
Oh, wow.
I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
Okay.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with them on Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, goddess of motherhood and protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, goddess of oceans and the afterlife.
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors? The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
Oceans and afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Let's see what they've got.
Modular probe bay. Plus 100% probe capacity and additional probes. Oh, nice. Yes, please.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
We need to have the best equipment possible to
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
All right.
There's something else I'd
Ask.
like to talk. Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
Keprel syndrome.
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Then don't live on Kaje, or use breathers.
Drell have a close relationship with the Hanar. We rely on each other. The best we can do is keep our homes very dry inside.
But
can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
But you're not there anymore, though.
Are you gonna be all right till the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months.
Oh my god.
The more time I spend in humid environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
Jesus. But that's why his voice is like that, I think. It's kind of like as if he always has something, you know? So it reminds me a bit of it's completely different, like what he means, but the closest thing I could think of in like human condition would probably be either I don't know if you say that in English, but we say water on the lungs, like excess fluid that makes it hard to breathe. Or I was thinking of is it called cystic fibrosis in English, I guess? So kind of like drowning in your own mucus, or yeah, like drowning in your own mucus with your lungs. So I guess it might be like similar feeling for him, which is quite horrible, to be honest. But I don't understand. Just go somewhere dry. But I think it's non-curable, so basically he will die from that. But all the Drells will then. Like all Drells eventually die from that if they live on Kaje. They must really love the Hanar, like what the hell?
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect.
No, I mean I'm not saying please stop saying that. Like I'm actually feeling bad for him. Like I don't.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Like I don't like. It's fine. Your performance is not the main deal right now. Like, can I talk to Chakos about it?
How may I help you, Commander?
There's a very good chance
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi. We survived the battle. I've lived a full life. No regrets.
I'll see you later.
Commander.
Says nothing. I don't have fishies anymore, right? I don't, so it's fine, but I still need to sing squeak! 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 We had some new stuff for the armor, like chest plates. Okay, no, this one looks so good though. Boost pads, melee damage. Yeah, that does that does look good, and it's... I kind of like the ammo thing though. I mean, let's try it like that. I don't know if it's gonna make that big of a difference for the ammo. What an interesting mission today. That was really interesting.
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
Oh, she does? I actually don't have the time right now. But we'll do that first things first, next episode. It's probably for a loyalty mission, I'm guessing. I have 3 points. I kind of want the... Yeah, King is good though. Yeah, let's take that. I want the 4... I'm level 20? Look at my Paragon! I did not notice my Paragon was so high. Holy shit. Gee. I'm level 20 already? That's crazy.
The Drell homeworld of Rakana once teemed with life. Its arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile animals.
So he's not fish, he's like a reptile,
but the Drell
I
took
guess.
to industrialization early and did not realize the extent of the environmental damage they caused until it was too late. With their topsoil depleted and oceans too acidic to sustain life, Drell were situated for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar stepped in, mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld, Kajay.
Wow.
As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rakana and billions began to die, approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the Exodus. To repay their debt, the Drell entered into an agreement with the Hanar. Called the Compact, it states that the Drell would assist the Hanar with tasks the Hanar cannot physically perform. Today, high-ranking Hanar are frequently inseparable from their Drell attendants.
That's beautiful. Wait, so do we have Drell now? We don't. We just have biology. Really? I'm gonna read that another time, guys. Oh, I don't know what else we got. Okay. We've done all this. That's crazy. We still have a lot to do, though. Talk to Samara. Help Liera later. Later when? That's so interesting. Okay. We need to do tally. We need to do tally. Oh. Oh yeah, we still have a lot to do on Illium. Also, I have quite a bit of credits. What the hell? I could go buy a couple of things in Illium, Citadel, Tuchanka. I'm not sure which one I should go first for the upgrades, but anyways, that was super interesting. I really liked it. I'm very curious about the Drells. I've never heard of that species before. It's the first time we hear about them, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And very interesting character, I think. I think he's gonna actually get along with Samara, maybe. Like, they're kind of spiritual, both of them, although it's on a different background, but like, they're, I don't know, they're kind of similar. I don't know. I'm gonna try to bring him on missions so I can bond a little bit with him before we finish the game. But because I'm feeling like we're gonna do all loyalty missions. It's still many episodes, I'm sure, like all loyalty missions. I have a lot of assignments as well. a lot of other places to go for resources and upgrades and shit. Like, a lot of things to do still. And then Reaper IFF mission. And after that, it's like basically a straight line to the end of the game, is what I understood. I'm going to do the Arrival, because I talked to my mod. I'm going to do the Arrival DLC after the end of the main story. But Shadow Broker, I know my mod said that usually people also do it after. But I don't know if I really want to do 2 different episodes after the end of... Like, that's a bit much. I kind of want to do Shadow Broker before the end, if we can. Also, I'm just really interested in doing that and being with Liara again and, you know, all that. But Arrival I'm gonna do after, because my mod said that it was really recommended, basically, by most people to do after, because it makes most sense from Mass Effect 2 to 3. Like, it kind of like bridges, which I find really interesting. Can't wait. But yeah, that's it for today. It was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!